Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. Welcome to Sunday Night Zelda. This is a tradition that we have been doing here at Retro Joe for about 4 or 5 years. I don't know exactly when we started it, but a long time ago. Hopefully you can join us for this awesome tradition. Happy weekend, happy Sunday. It is the start of a new week. Let's get it, everyone. We're going to try this new edition of The Legend of Zelda. This is called the Modern Classic Edition. It is just a ROM hack. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. It is basically a graphical hack. I don't know if there's going to be anything else hiding there for us inside the game. I think the music is the same throughout the whole thing. I'm not sure though, so we'll explore this together. Good evening, V. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to everyone. Just getting the chats up and everything ready to go, and then we will say hi to everyone. What's up, Gigawatt? Welcome to the stream. Licks on the stream from V. Thank you very much, V. I appreciate the licks. Good luck, Licks, as they say. Say that 10 times fast. Say that 10 times fast. Good luck, Licks. All right, let's get this started and ready to go. Good to see everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Chris, welcome. J Pope, J Money, Joshua, welcome to the stream over on the TikTok side. I appreciate you all being here. All right, we're getting everything up in just a second, everyone. Just give me 1 second here. Thank you very much. Good luck, Licks. Yes, that's right, V. That's right. All right. Chats are just about up. Just setting everything up here. Fly Guy, welcome to the stream. Sunday Night Zelda time. You know it. You know it. You know it. All right. Angel Princess, what's up? That is awesome, Angel Princess. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. That is very, very good. You will definitely need it throughout life. Chris says, thank God you're streaming. So sick and need something to divert my mind. I'm so sorry to hear that, Chris. We're here for you, brother. We are here. All chats are up. Everything is ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. This is called Legend of Zelda Modern Classic Edition. Let's see how it goes. Let's start it up. All right. We're going to put the date in 7/19/2026. We are broadcasting from the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America area. That's not what we wanted. We wanted 19. All right, let's start this up. Let's start this up. Yes, 7/19/26. Thank you, Gigawatt. Peas are not gross, Mystic says. K-Sean with the heart, hand heart. Thank you. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. I like peas. I like peas myself, Gigawatt. I love vegetables, raw vegetables, cooked vegetables. I don't know about the vegetable smoothies, though. I'm not sure about that. Peas are delicious, Duck says. All right. Oh, unfollow Gigawatt. What? What's up, Carl? Welcome to the stream. Yo, you are the best of Zelda. Yo, the best of Zelda. You are the best of Zelda. What's up, Carl? Welcome to the stream. Trey, welcome. Good to see you. Kevin says my daughter's softball team was in an 8-team tournament this weekend. Won the championship. Let's go, Kevin. Congratulations to your daughter, brother. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's go. Let's go. No deaths, no potion run. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Nursey G, welcome to the stream. Peas are very nasty. Clown 812 says. Trey, thank you for the like. All right. Happy Sunday night, Zelda, everyone. Let's get this going. You can see the graphical hack right off the bat. I don't know what to expect from this game. We'll see. I read some reviews on it. Well, it's just basically Zelda, but I read some reviews online, and some people said it's not great. They said some of the dungeon colors were too loud, quote unquote. So you know how colors can be loud? Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, especially raw sugar snaps. Yeah, I'm all about that. Yes, that is very good. That is very good. I'm not a picky eater at all. I am, in fact, the least pickiest eater I've ever met, pretty much. Look at these fairies. I don't know about those fairies, but okay, let's go. Peas for life, Mystic says. Peas are the devil's candy, Gigawatt says. So some of these sprites are from the Oracle games. From what I understand, I've never played the Oracle games myself. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So you can see right off the bat the desert is a little wavy. I mean, it's quite wavy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that color palette there. Color palettes are a very sensitive thing. Ganon eats peas. Retro Gamer 87 looks like it used the Super Game Boy palette. Some of it, yeah, some of it. Yep. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Ah, okay. All right. It's like a Mario thing. Chris says, I don't think loud is the word. It just doesn't match. Yeah. That's basically what they were saying, Chris. I'm not sure. Chris Cummins with 150 stars. First stars of the stream. What's up, Chad? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my man. Did you see my Frost Talus clip? Dude, did you see it? Did you see it? Kenshido, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. 150 stars from my man, Chris Cummins. Thank you, dude. Let's go. Rickshaw says, I like putting your computer into high contrast mode. Interesting, yeah. I like that too. V. Aaron Hughes, welcome to the stream. Kinshido, welcome. Thank you for the gifts. What's up, Aaron? You did see it, Chad. Yeah, brother. Part of the reason why I put that up is because you said you were impressed with the fact that I took one down so early in the game with such minimal gear. So, you were partially responsible for the inspiration to put that clip up, man. So, little credit goes to you, brother. Little credit goes to you. I don't know what I think of these sprites yet. They're okay. Jay Standard, what platform is this? This is the NES. So I'm playing it on an emulator. It's called the Messen emulator, M-E-S-E-N. And this is a ROM hack, a graphical ROM hack of The Legend of Zelda. So you could put this on a cartridge and put the cartridge right into your NES and it should work. It's basically just replacing the sprites. I think that's basically all it did. It does have the self-filling map at the top of the screen. You can see top left of the screen, which is not in the vanilla version. Take those bombs. All right, let's go get the sword and on to level 1. Talk is censoring colors? What? What, bro? That's weird. Oh, yeah. What did it censor? I guess you wouldn't be able to say it. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, there you go. There's some different sprites for the Armos. I like it. I like that. We're going to see how the levels are. I went into level 1 to test it out, and I don't know. The colors are a bit loud. Dude, what is that? What is that? It's like a whiz robe or something. No Lionels. Weird. What's up, Bobby? Weird. All right, let's go. You can't say the color of the waves. Is it beige? Mauve? Mauve is like a purple, right? You said the sand waves color is ugly. Yeah. All right. That's weird. You hate beans and raw fish, Angel Princess? I like both of those. Sushi I like beans. So yeah, I'm really like not a picky eater at all. William Stelzer, what's up, brother? Thank you for the share. Welcome to the stream, my man. Hope you're having a good night. Did that thing just get glitched out? Let's go. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. All right, so since this is an NES cart, capable, let's see. It's going to be open, and the door is open. Okay, so it's basically just a sprite hack. So not too bad, not too bad. I like it. Okay, I like the keys. I like the keys. I like the key. Kenneth says, are you going to get the map to show the old lady? Yes, the letter. The letter you're referring to, Kenneth. I don't know about these sprites. I honestly like the original Stalfos. I like the original Stalfos. Crossy Road Castle? Crossy Road Castle? I remember Crossy Road, but not Crossy Road Castle. What's up, Alpha? Welcome to the stream. The Stalfos and their money. The ropes are their dollars. Oh, let's go. Brandon, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you, my man. Yeah, so some of these sprites are borrowed from other places. It's like piggies. I don't know. I don't know about these sprites so far. They're okay. They're okay. Alpha is here. Legend is here. What's up, Legend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Party can start, brother. Joe says, remember that Nickelodeon All That show? Kenan Thompson played this lunch lady who would get all pissed off when someone talked beep about peas. Oh, dude, really, really in the depths of my memory. What's up, Megan? Thank you for the gift. Welcome to the stream. Oh boy, Chris and Joe 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream as well. Happy Sunday. We call this Sunday Night Zelda here at Retro Joe. It's good to have you. Good to have everyone here. Did I open that door by mistake? I think I did. But let me show you a shortcut here. If you don't want to waste a key, you can come into this room right here with the compass. Place a bomb right there and just go. I'm going to skip the compass. We don't need it. Payron, what's up? Waste that key. Did I waste it, Payron? I guess I did, didn't I? Let's see what the boss is going to look like. I'm doing great, Payron. How about yourself, man? Good to see you on the stream. I don't know what that is. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Can't complain, brother. That's awesome, man. What's up, Seth? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. I've been great. All right, let's go. Level 1 done. That thing does look weird, but I like it. Does look weird, but I like it. I don't know what it's from. It might be from something that I'm not familiar with. All right, let's go. Oh, Piron, you're doing that artwork, man. That's awesome. Party started? What's up, Tony? Party don't start till you walk in, bro? Kind of look like Wart from Mario 2. A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I know some of these sprites are borrowed from other places. What's up, Tom? Tony, thank you for the shares. Jason, welcome. James Christian, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Many one-eyed Gleeoks look different, but they can all get the job done, Gigawatt says. I believe you, Angel Princess. I believe you are a caring person. James says, hello, good evening, and yar. What's up, James? How you doing, man? How you doing? How's everything going? What are my thoughts on the Zelda movie, Seth? I really hope that they casted it properly. Now, I haven't heard, I don't know the actors that they cast. I'm a little bit worried that they're not appropriate for what I would expect, but then again, I have to see the movie first before I cast aspersions. Aspersions? Is that the right word? Megan, thank you for the rose. Yeah, the fire sprite's weird, right? So V says, very few one-eyed Gleeoks get the job done. Chris, you what, bro? That is weird, man. That is weird. That is weird, dude. Oh, man. That would be, like, too distracting for me, bro. That would be too distracting. Alright, let's go. Level 2, baby. Level 2. Y'all know about this secret right here? It's a 10 rupee secret. Been listening to Dropkick. I saw Dropkick Murphy's show. They opened up for NoFX. Joe, just know I'm on my honeymoon, Alpha says, and still tuning into streams. Dude, you are the man. You are the man. How's the honeymoon going, bro? Having a fun time out there or what? I know last time you were like, it's amazing. And I thought you said it was hot. Too hot. Too hot to handle. That's the last night there. Nick says, watching me some Retro Joe the Zelda Pro on my 46th birthday. Nick! What's up, bro? Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Mike Bell says, heat index gonna be 100 to 105 the next 2 days here. Mike, You know what? That makes me think real quick. I want to check my weather here. All right, so it's not going to be that hot here in Boston, Massachusetts. It's going to be... Tomorrow's 82 for a high. It's going to be basically 80s the rest of the week here. Pretty nice, actually. Oh, dude. What is these? The snakes look way too happy, bro. They're way too happy. Yeah, that is brutal. It's going to be in the 8. I think it's going to be a beautiful week here. Pretty good. Alex says, hey Joe, what's the deal with this version? This is a sprite hack of the original game. That's it. Just a sprite hack. Like to change it up a bit, change the aesthetic a bit. 106 today, Trey? Wow. How you doing, Alex? Clap your hands if happiness is your truth, Ronald says. We're raging it, bro. We're raging it. Let's go. Not even gonna bother with the magical boomerang. Easy, easy, easy. Let's go. It's all good, Kenneth. Just hang out, brother. Hang out, my man. I know not everyone can donate to the stream. I'm here, brother. I'm here. Every day. The snakes look very happy. They do. I'm here every day, my man. As you know. You know what I wish they did? Some of these hacks, they allow you to press select to change the item. Ooh. Let's go. No, not all item run, Mike. We're just gonna rage through it. On late tonight, 9 p.m. we started the stream. Seth says, Zelda being such a big part of video game history, they need to get it right. Yeah, they do. They do. I have faith that they will. The little bit of the glimpse that I got of the actors for Link and Zelda, I'm just like, you know, I don't know. Just based on aesthetics alone, I'm just questioning it. 2 down, let's go. I'm questioning it a little bit. I mean, Link is supposed to be young. So the actor that's playing Link looks very young, but I mean, Link is supposed to be young. What's up, Tommy Kerwin? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. When's the bathtub stream? Dude, I just have a stand-up shower. What are we gonna do about that? What are we gonna do about it, bro? I'm skipping the book, yes. Skipping the book. Don't need the arrows yet. So Ronald says, hey Joe, did you ever listen to the video I sent you, Butt Machine? I have to rewatch it, Ronald. I don't remember. Honestly, I know that's weird to say. It wasn't that long ago, but I'll rewatch it. Let's do a shot. Tony, what's up? You got your rubber ducky, bro? Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Tommy says they make Link look girly. Do they? Joe says, I saw the small black snake with a yellow stripe. Looked like a garden snake, probably. Yeah, I think that's what those are, Joe. Let's go get the blue ring. How about that? Yeah, blue ring's this way, Joe. Don't get messed up here. Sometimes I get messed up with the second quest, you know? Sometimes I get messed up. Is there a sit-down shower? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Get a shower chair? Believe it or not, I have one. What's up, Tej? Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, my man. Let's go. Floyd, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're doing great with the follows over on the TikTok side. I appreciate everyone coming in and showing love with the follows. It really helps me out. Tej with the gifts. Thank you, Tej. Floyd says, have you played Tears of the Kingdom? Floyd! You gotta check out the new clip that I just dropped on the profile. It's a Tears of the Kingdom clip, and yes, I'm playing Tears right now. I'm streaming it right now. I'm playing it just once a week, Saturday evening. We're in the Heber region, and I just posted a clip on the profile of me taking down a Frost Talus with minimal equipment and only 4 hearts. Did pretty well. It took me a couple tries to get, but I did it. It was good. Pretty clean takedown. Took only a quarter of a heart of damage when I got knocked off, but other than that, I got off a couple more times without getting damaged, so pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Someone was saying to me that it's tough to take down a Frost Talus early game like I did, and that kind of inspired me to post the clip. So I have a couple more clips on tap for posting, so I have another Tears of the Kingdom clip ready to go. I'll post that either tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably post that tomorrow. Brandon says, yeah, we watched Joe struggle playing Tears of the Kingdom. I don't struggle that much. Struggle a little bit. I struggle a little bit. Bobby says, best video game adaptation to a movie has to be The Last of Us, which I've never played. I haven't seen any other. That goes from movies to video games. There are no good ones. Oh, so it was a movie first? Is that the deal with that game? Why am I red with the blue ring? Someone messed up the oh, it's not red. It's the light blue of the blue ring. That looks weird, I gotta say. Floyd says it's not too hard if you have explosive or flame arrows. I did have fire fruit arrows. Well, you're right. It's not that hard if you have those. I didn't have any. I did have bomb flowers, but I didn't use the bomb flowers. I took them down the traditional way. It's a pretty good clip, Floyd. Check it out. Tell me what you think. How am I doing with the building in Tears? I only build when I really have to. Oh, yeah. These are from Link's Awakening, I think. The building's fine. I don't find it really that crazy. Not yet, anyway. I know some parts of the game require you to build. I think these are from the Oracle games. Yeah, Chris, probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea, man. Lesson learned, right? Let's go. Oh, Last of Us was a game first. Okay. All right, I got you. Oh, then they went to movie. Okay. That's interesting. Modelo time. Thank you for the gifts, bro. Welcome to the stream. Why am I taking these out when I don't need to? Because good form, that's why. What's up, brother? What's up? Joe says, haven't seen any toads lately. I used to see them all the time all over the place. How's the new place, man? You adapting well or what? Bob Lobinger, what's up, brother? You don't like the building, Tommy? Yeah, I mean, so I was saying about this about Tears of the Kingdom recently, that they added a lot of stuff that I feel like is outside of character for Zelda games. So the best example I can give you are the rockets. So the rockets in there like kind of take you outside of the traditional Zelda, like what's the word I'm looking for, paradigm. I mean, it's cool and all, but they did put a lot of extra stuff in it that I feel is outside of traditional Zelda game, but it's fine. It's a little bit of an extra thing. I mean, the possibilities are really endless with it because, you know, you can build basically anything you want. And there's different ways to do it, too. There's different ways to do everything in that game, which is pretty cool because you can use your creativity, but it's definitely, you know, some people criticize Breath of the Wild for coming outside of the Zelda like paradigm type game, and Tears just even pushes that even further. Little sloppy. Let's go. Bam, level 3 done. Level 3 done. Let's go. So far, this isn't bad. Eric Coulter, what's up, my man? Monica Mayhem is in the building. What's up, Monica? Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. It's the end of the weekend, and we have a new week to start tomorrow. Well, I guess technically today, but new work week. Traditional work week. What will the day bring? What will it bring? How many levels am I doing? I am doing the entire game, Megan. There are 9 levels in this game. The entire game. There are 8 normal levels and then level 9. Monica says, no blaring trombones tonight, just Zelda and good vibes. Nice. That video was really cool that you shared in the Discord, Monica. I want to go to a good show soon. I think I'm going to go to that Sublime show in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And I'll probably be going myself, so if anyone wants to meet me there, please do. I'll announce it in the Discord, and, you know, I'll say it on stream too, that if I'm going or not. I posted the listing for the show in the Discord, in the Retro Joe Discord, so if anyone wants to go, check it out. I'll let everyone know if I end up buying a ticket and going. I think I'm gonna go. I'm due for a good show, and I'm loving that new Sublime album, so I think I'm gonna go for it, honestly. Let's go. Secret rupees, yeah, 100. We don't need it, Kenneth, right now. We'll grab them before we go to level 5. Nick says they're slowly turning Zelda into Fortnite. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that too, Nick, yeah. And Fortnite is unrecognizable now. What's up, Gerald? Welcome to the stream. No game comes out of the Zelda realm more than Zelda 2. Ronald says it sucks. Zelda 2 is amazing, Ronald. That's my opinion, though. James says, so interesting developments in my hometown, Amarillo, Texas, also known as the helium capital of the world. And there is an old decaying helium plant right outside of city limits. It's been purchased from the government by a private investor, and they are currently restoring it with only what modernization is required. So, from what I understand, James, helium is a dwindling and precious resource that is dwindling pretty fast. Tony says go to fish with Daniel and I. Yeah, I could, Tony. I could. I'd like to go to fish, actually. I think it was on a... Was there a reason why I said I couldn't go, Tony? I feel like there was a reason why I couldn't go or something. Fortnite is a blight upon humanity, James says. Bobby says, is there a Zelda 1 game with all Link to the Past sprites? There's one that I played recently that had... yeah, not all Link to the Past sprites, but... It took like the trees and stuff like that. I played so many versions of Zelda 1, I don't remember which one it is, but... They need to stop using it for balloons. So, when I was a chemistry major in college, we used something called an NMR machine, which basically is an analytical machine to analyze and characterize chemicals. And it needed to be at really, really low temperatures. So they used liquid helium. Was it liquid helium? Now I think I'm confusing it, but... Or was it liquid hydrogen? I think it was liquid helium to get the temperature down. Because the temperature had to be really, really cold. Like interstellar space cold. So, and then from what I remember, one of my professors was saying that helium is a very precious resource. If it's helium now that I'm thinking of. Friday, July 31st, Fenway Park. Oh, it's at Fenway, dude? Yeesh. Nitrogen Joe, Chris says. No, it used nitrogen. Oh, is it nitrogen? It used liquid nitrogen to cool down, but then it used an additional gas. It used liquid nitrogen, but it also used an additional gas too. Like the core was something else. It was liquid nitrogen around it, and then inside there was a core. Man, I'm like big time doubting myself now. So anyway, I probably messed that up. I messed up that explanation. I'll have to look into it again. I thought it was helium, honestly. If anyone knows how NMR machines work, let me know. NMR machine. N as in Nick, M as in Michael, R as in Ricky. Can confirm, Alex says, helium is a commonly used carrier gas in environmental lab analysis. The shortage is a thing. Okay, thank you, Alex. Yeah. All right, that's what it was. Yep. Okay, James says, helium reserves are getting low, but it won't run out as quickly as the doomsayers say. Okay. Doesn't Link need to go to the bathroom, Chris says? No, dude. It's a fantasy world. No. He uses every single thing he eats, he uses as energy. That's just the way it works. Brandon says, I like the building mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom. Nothing like making drones to go attack your enemies. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos like that. But you know, Brandon, what's weird? I'm just like so stuck in these old school Zelda games that I play the game just like an old school Zelda game, you know? I'll just collect weapons, and then you have the fuse ability and all that, but that's fine. I didn't like the fuse ability at first, and the reason why I didn't like it is because I stuck two like spears together, and it made this really, really long thing, and Link was walking around with this really, really long thing stuck to his back. I was like, dude, that looks stupid. But then I kind of came around to it, and I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. What's up, Matt McCloskey? Welcome to the stream, my man. I was thinking about you today, brother. I felt like I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, Chris, he uses all the energy he consumes. I've never heard that term before, Ronald. L-O-P? Lop? Lollipop? Wait, you might be going to that concert, Nursey G? One of the best live shows you've seen in a while, Monica? Nice. Wait, hold on. Okay, Chris says, yeah, both liquid helium and liquid nitrogen to keep the magnet superconducting. Okay, I was right. I doubted myself, which I often do. All right, we're gonna buy the arrow here. So, Ronald, liquid nitrogen is not as cold as liquid helium. So Nursey G says yes if Ashley has an extra ticket. So Ashley's going to that Sublime? Wait, to the Fish concert or the Sublime concert? Oh, Fish, okay. Bobby says I'm going to see Shine Down in September. They still do? They still play live? Wow. They're a blast from the past. Matt says, been traveling and house stuff. I'm going to get up your way hopefully soon. Dude, hit me up, man. Give me a heads up. Give me a heads up, dude. We gotta meet up if possible. Chris says, the way it says is nitrogen's to start and helium to keep it cold and get colder. Right. Yeah, so the core superconducting magnet has to be literally at temperatures either interstellar space or intergalactic space, like really close to absolute zero. Has to be like within like 1 or 2 degrees Kelvin or something like that. Nightmare has arrived in the stream. What's up, Nightmare? Welcome. Pretty interesting stuff. I worked with that machine a lot. Master Sword time. Yes, sir. So Trey says, December, me and the girlfriend and her family are going to Florida. Nice. That should be a fun trip. Magic sword time, Nick. You know it. Monica says, one of my besties is a forensic scientist. We'll be asking about that machine. Yeah, NMR machine. Forensic scientists do use it, and they also use the mass spectrometer as well, which I also used a lot. That's not what I meant to do. Mass spectroscopy. That's a really interesting one because what it does is it blasts the molecules and breaks them up, and then you analyze the pieces that... So if you have big molecules and you... I forget exactly how it blasts it, but it breaks up the molecules into pieces and then you analyze the pieces. Pretty cool stuff. For a while I wanted to be an analytical chemist, but then I decided against it. Power bracelet, which is not the power bracelet, it's the power glove from Zelda 2. Alright, these guys are weird. I think those are from Link's Awakening, if I remember correctly. That is definitely from Link's Awakening, the ghost. Actually, it looks like the Master Sword. Yeah, man, Chris, I don't know a lot about that stuff, what you were describing. Who would win in a duel, Mario or Link? Definitely Link. Definitely Link. Link has a sword. Mario just jumps. Oh, actually, Mario could have fire power. Fire flower power. Say that 10 times fast. So Trey says, hey Joe, do you believe in the paranormal and ghosts and stuff? Dude, we've had this conversation a lot on stream about ghosts and paranormal stuff. Basically, this is... So, in my entire life, all the years I've been alive on this earth, I have never seen a ghost. I have never seen an alien. I have never seen a demon. I have never seen an angel. I had one very small experience, which, I mean, it barely qualified as anything. So basically what happened was I was in an apartment building in Vermont, an old apartment building, and supposedly a Native American boy spirit was in there, and my friend who lived there said she saw him, and some other people said they experienced some stuff there. I was there by myself, and it sounded like someone was like I was there by myself and sitting on a couch, and behind me it sounded like someone was walking on the floorboards or like creaking, but I don't know. I that wasn't definitive to me. So, but besides that, I've never had any type of experience. Never seen a UFO. Never have seen, like, really anything. So, and I've talked to people who have experienced a lot of that stuff. I just never have. Never seen a UFO. No. Fly power times 10, Bobby says. Chris says, while in the pool today, smoked a few racks of ribs. They turned out awesome. That sounds amazing, Chris. Yeah, some homemade ribs. Warped Ghost says, ghost story? Unfortunately, I don't have one, Warped Ghost. I don't have one. I mean, I have been hiking out in the woods by myself late at night, pitch dark. And I said to myself, well, if there's any time that I'm going to be able to see something, or a ghost is going to come visit me, or an alien's going to try to abduct me, it would be now. I'm in the middle of the woods, no one's around, pitch black. And all I got was squirrels. Warp Ghost with the rose. Thank you, Warp Ghost. Benny Boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. There's a few times that my friends said this place is haunted. One place in particular near the woods that I go hiking in, was supposedly is the most one of the most haunted places in Massachusetts, and we went there on a hike at dusk waiting for something to happen, and she was like, something's gonna happen. This place is haunted. I read about it. There's reports about it and all this stuff, and I go out there and all there are squirrels, turkeys, and deer. Squirrels, turkeys, and deer. No candle, Nick says. We have the candle. It's a lantern in this. It's called Blue Hills, Stephen. Blue Hills Reservation, just south of Boston. Yep, in Milton. Yeah, Milton, Quincy, Dedham. It spans 4 different towns. Yep. Not Freetown State Forest, although I heard that's haunted too, and I've been out there as well. So I went, a friend and I went camping there, which is basically the only time I've been camping. We just like pulled over on the side of the road, some random place. It wasn't even an official camping ground, and we got out, set up a tent, walked into the woods, set up a tent, and just camped. And so we camped, and then the morning came. We were packing up our camp to leave, and some guys, I guess, were hunting or something, and we heard shotgun blasts, and then we heard them coming closer and closer and closer. I'm like, dude, we gotta get out of here. So we kind of like just rushed, picked up the camp, and got out of there. But those guys were like on our trail, so that was kind of scary. But yeah, didn't see anything out there either. So Trey says, I want to go to Myrtle's Plantation close to me. Is that like Myrtle Beach area? Matt says, you could recreate the Blair Witch Project for all of us. We could use motion sickness. We could all use motion sickness. Yeah. I thought the Blair Witch Project was actually pretty cool when I saw it for the first time. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, but I liked it. I liked it. A lot of my friends were like, it's stupid, it wasn't even scary, but Steven says, love me some Cadita Meister. Dude, in Braintree? Is that in Braintree or Milton? It's like right on the line there. Steven, yeah, dude, you're familiar with my area. I think you told me that. Pretty crazy story, Ghost, yeah. There's a clown motel in Tonopah, Nevada that people swear is demon inhabited, James says. They say whatever's there is anything but friendly. I mean, I don't like 100% doubt it, all that stuff. I just never experienced it myself. Nightmare says, nope, if they want, they will come right to you where you live. Yeah. Chris says, I had a really bad paranormal experience, and it was my fault. Don't go seeking the unknown. Yeah, Tony says the only time I did was that same apartment. The same thing happened to me. Yep, Tony was one of the people that told me. Nightmare says, I have been abducted, saw UFOs, experiences with aliens, probed, experimented on all my life, Nightmare says. Yeah, a lot of people say that, and again, I don't doubt it. I just never have experienced anything. I don't know. Ghost says, I like paranormal activity until I found out it was fake. Yeah. Oh, you're from Boston too, Steven. All right. All right. Boston proper, or... Jordamus says, I doubt it counts, but I got hit with COVID and my temp got so high I started hallucinating, I guess. And I remember having a conversation with my uncle that passed a week before this happened. Yeah. That is interesting. Yeah, I've had some weird experiences, but like that, like like a half dream state. Had a couple weird things happen to me like that, but Zach with 500 stars, dude. Let's go. And Chris Cummins with some stars as well. Add 600 to the total. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. 750. 750 on the star bit goal. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Chris. Trey said, it's a haunted slave plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana. Oh, okay. Blair Witch cost like $25K to make and made millions. Yeah, they did well on it. They did well on it, yep. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Zach. Tetris Dude says, hey, Joe, what happened to Tetris 99 Tuesday and Saturday streams? Tetris Dude, I've stopped them for now. I'm doing a special Tetris stream on Tuesday, but it's a subscriber-only stream. And Tetris Dude, are you a sub over on Twitch? I think you are. If you are, you can participate in it. Tango, what's up, my man? Eric Coulter with 200 bits. Thank you, Eric. Let's go, dude. 950 on the star bit goal. Appreciate that, Eric. Welcome to the stream, my man. Thank you for the like, Chris. I explored Belchertown State School, Ghost says. Belchertown, Massachusetts? I think you are, Tetris Dude, last time I checked. Yeah, super fan. So yeah, super fan over on TikTok, yep. What's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Joe says, one scene that sort of creeped me out in Blair Witch was when they find this pouch with blood, teeth, and fingers in it. I remember that, yeah. I remember that. Tango's in the house. What's up, brother? I think Cloverfield is the undisputed title for motion sickness-inducing movies, James says. There was another one. You know what kind of got me? And not really motion sickness, but because it was so frantic, it kind of made me a little bit nauseous. Was that movie Uncut Gems, that Adam Sandler movie? I went to the theater when it came out. Oh, this looks weird. And I was, you know, it didn't give me motion sickness, but it really kind of messed with me because it was so frantic. Made me anxious, but I guess that was like the whole point of the movie, right? Tetris Dude says, I streamed my Tetris 99 live today. 8-3 ration. 8-3 ration. 8 wins, 3 losses. What do you think? 20 kill game for you? Tetris Dude, you gotta come in. You gotta come in. I'm only playing 10 matches though. If you can win all 10 matches, there'll be a special prize for you. Definitely props. James says, my friend said he was abducted by aliens. He said they probed him mercilessly every day, at least twice a day. He was sad when they dropped him back off on Earth after they found him to be entirely too kinky, bro. No, dude, that's a joke, right? That's a joke. Uncut Gems is awesome, Chris says. Yeah, it was a good movie. It just made me anxious. I like that my boy KG was in it, Kevin Garnett. He's my favorite NBA player. Yeah, double check it, Tetris Dude. Make sure you're a sub, and if you're not, maybe consider becoming one. What's up, Monster Rancher Ryan? What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is a joke, James. Yeah. James Coon, thank you for the GGs. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Tetris Dude. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. So I feel like when we dream, Jordamus says, especially ones that happen that involve past family is actually a meeting of them because it's extremely difficult to do so in an awoken state. So Jordamus, you know what's weird that you say that? Last night I dreamt about my dad, and my dad passed away a few years ago. So yeah, it was a good dream. I liked it. This is an interesting color palette right here. You probably won't see level 9, Mystic. Are you gonna go to bed? Oh, what is with these Wizrobe sprites? Why do they have baseball hats on? Okay, Tetris Dude, you do not have a subscription over on Twitch. You can get I have subs on 3 platforms, Facebook, Twitch, and TikTok. So whatever, if you want to join the Tetris stream, please pick up a sub if you'd like. Chris, you with 800 stars. Let's go, Chris. Alien abductions are to be taken seriously. Yeah, dude, absolutely. So we got 1750 on the Starbit Gold. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Big 800 stars coming in from the man, Chris Yu. Let's go, brother. Alex with a gifted sub. Dude, let's go, Alex. Appreciate that, my man. Gonna add that. We have a 3 sub goal. We have 1 out of 3 subs. Thank you very much, Alex, for the gifted sub. User, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Steven, Steven going after the Yankees fans like a true Bostonian. That rivalry, I mean, I know it still exists, but the curse is broken, man. Oh, sub dance, bro. Sub dance. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Who reminded me about the sub dance? Thank you, Alpha. Yes, I had to do the sub dance. Almost forgot about that. Sub dances and huge donations get the dance. Subs and the huge donations get the dance. Where do cows go camping? Upstate New York, Texas. Chris, you with another 10 stars. Thank you, Chris. All right, Tetris Dude, you did. Wait. Did Tetris Dude, did you pick up that sub? Hold on a second. Who picked up that sub that Alex just sent? I think it was you, Tetris Dude, because you're subbed now. You are subbed now. Teresa, welcome to the stream. Luke, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Yeah. Alex just gave you a sub, Tetris Dude. So you're all set. You can gift a sub, Tetris Dude, if you want. That would be cool. That would be cool. Pay it forward, you know what I mean? Pay it forward. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh, thank you, Tetris Dude. That would be awesome. How do you become a subscriber, Megan says? Well, on TikTok there, from what I understand, if you click on my name at the top of the screen, you should have an option for Superfan. And you will be my second Superfan, Megan, if you sub on there. And Mystic Evening is subscribed on all 3 platforms that I have subscriptions on. Mystic Evening, you are awesome. That is amazing. You might be the only one that is subbed on all 3 platforms. Pretty sure you are, actually. Because I only have 1 sub over on TikTok. We're gonna build the sub fam over on TikTok as well. When I do exclusive subscriber streams, now it includes TikTok. I'm not missing blue chat, nope. What's up, Teresa? Dude, the star drop just came in! Matt McCluskey with 2,235 stars, dude! Let's go! Let's go, dude. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Not missing blue chat. I just noticed it when you said that. All right, I got to do some math here. So that's 95, 93. Okay, it's 3,995. 3,995. Matt McCluskey with the huge star drop. 3,995, dude. Wow, let's go. Thank you, Matt. My man, Chris Yu with the 20. That pushes it to 40, 15. 40-15. Thank you, Chris Yu. Starbit Gold destroyed. Huge, huge drops. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Teresa. Let's go. You're too old for TikTok, Alex? Ah, dude. You know, honestly, man, all the social media platforms are the same. I mean, this is a little bit of a younger crowd. I mean, there's definitely a younger crowd as compared to, like, Facebook, say, but in my experience, they're pretty much all the same. The content varies just because of the age groups, but algorithm's gonna algorithm, man. Believe me. They're all pretty much the same. Jeremy Isbell, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I can't tell when his eyes open. He got me. Let's go. So Mystic got Facebook like pretty much the day it came out, right? It was like, what was it, 2008? 2008. Steven, thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream. Matt McCloskey, thank you so much for the generous star drop, man. Again, I appreciate it. Jeremy says, I was 6 when this came out 40 years ago. One of my all-time favorites. Yeah, Jeremy, this game has a piece of my heart. I hold it in my heart, Jeremy. 2004, Mystic says. Yeah, you were on MySpace. So Nightmare says, last April, 4 of them came into my room at night as I was trying to sleep. They were poking my chest and talking to each other. I flipped them off, turned over on my stomach. They probed my beep. I passed out and woke up the next day with my beep hurting really bad. Oh, Nightmare, really? Is that true? Wow. I've heard some crazy stories. GG's. Thank you, James. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it. How many star bits for a booty shake? Asking for alpha? 2,000. 2,000 is the limit. You had MySpace too, Megan? Wow. Raise your hand if you're too young to remember MySpace. I believe you, Nightmare. I honestly believe you. That's why I said a lot of crazy stuff I've heard. Teresa says, I've been trying to do catch up on Red since it's hard to catch you live. How are you enjoying Tears of the Kingdom? Teresa, I am enjoying it a lot. I still like Breath of the Wild better so far, but... And, you know, it's really cool that I'm playing it because anytime I hear that criticism or comparison between Breath of the Wild and Tears, I never really understood what the differences were or why people said what they said. Now I'm starting to get a better picture, and I kind of understand why people say it. It's really a preference thing, right? I feel like Breath of the Wild really stuck more to the Zelda paradigm, whereas Tears kind of like takes it way out, adds a lot of extra stuff. I always reference the rockets. The rockets to me are outside of the Zelda paradigm. Retro Gamer 87 says, I don't want to remember MySpace. So Chris, you said I had a fresh Prince of Bel-Air from my MySpace page. What? The music play? The music? Did you? Oh, the song. Yeah, because you were able to put a song on your page. Yeah. That was the cool thing about it. It was like all the cool thing. Jason says, hey gang, tried to catch up, decided to heck with it. I'll just watch it live the rest of the way. Currently super streamed Bon Jovi, which I paid beep $100 for ending 3 songs early, including 2 of his biggest hits. I wouldn't mind going to a Bon Jovi concert. I'm not even a huge fan, but I actually wouldn't mind it. HTML coders, yep, with MySpace, yeah. Monster Rancher Ryan says, I used to love customizing my page with the good old emo days. Ah, the good old emo days, yeah. Yeah, the scene, bro, the scene. Well, scene, like, back in the early 2000, I don't think scene was a thing. That was more like 2010s, maybe? Y'all know about the scene? Scene kids? Yeah, you can change your background, yeah. Mystic says, I'd die to go to a Bon Jovi concert. Oh, what's up, Steven? Good evening to you, brother. Happy Sunday. Larpy says, rawr. What's up, Larpy? Big X on our hands? For the concerts? Tetris Dude says, hey Joe, I'm back. Had to download Twitch. I thought you were already on there. Oh, on your phone, maybe? Oh, Straight Edge. Yeah, Straight Edge. Sure. Yep. The X's. Right. Right. Yeah, Straight Edge Loppy. Yep, yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Tetris Dude says, I'm gonna let you pick the first theme I use Tuesday night. Old school Tetris. Game Boy Tetris. Steven says MySpace definitely old. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone that was on MySpace is probably what, in their 40s? Right? Does that make sense? Late 30s, 40s. Oh, you old people. What's going on, Alpha? Alpha says, like when I click to get bits, it says no products available. Oh man, Alpha, there's also the Discord tip cup as well. The Discord tip jar, if none of the platforms are working for you. Monica says, shut up, Mom, you don't understand. Megan says, I'm 37. Monica says, I'm not 40 yet. Oh, it could be because you're out of the country. Yeah. But Alpha, if you'd like to donate to the stream, there's also the Discord tip jar. By the way, those of you in Discord that would like to donate to the stream, that's probably the best way if you'd like. Just because it's easier and probably more convenient for all of you. But it's just a suggestion. It's on the screen there just to show everyone. But whatever y'all would like to do. Tears of the Kingdom, Teresa says, definitely has more homage to Skyward and Twilight than Breath of the Wild. I can see that. Twilight, I've played all the way through. Skyward Sword, I haven't played through. Steven says, I'll be turning 46 this October. Happy early birthday, October 30th, Steven. All right. My birthday's in November. November 23rd. Jeremy says it's a privilege to grow old and wise like us, old school gamers. I'm 46. I agree, Jeremy. I agree. The cool thing about being like that and seeing all the iterations of games throughout the years is I feel like we really appreciate it. So I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom right now. I am really, really appreciative of all the textures and the animations and like not even the cutscenes, because cutscenes are cutscenes. You can program a cutscene and illustrate it. You know, that isn't, I mean, it's impressive, but it's not as impressive as the mechanics animation. So when you move Link in Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, for example, everything is articulated. His body, the body movements are so articulated and the textures are so on point. To me, that's very impressive. That's very impressive. The cutscenes are the cutscenes. You can, like I said, you can animate them any way you want. But when the player is in control and the textures and all the anatomical movements are so smooth, especially on the Switch too. Megan, you are November 11th. Okay. How much is 2,000 bits? That's $20. So it's 2,000 pennies. DoorDash review, Chris. Yeah, man. Just hit me up earlier in the day, Chris. If we're gonna do a DoorDash review, I'd love to. Teresa says Joe's only 29. Look at this baby face. If he says he remembers MySpace, he's lying. That's what Teresa says. No one knows how old I am. It's a mystery. It's been a mystery all these years. All these 8 years I've been streaming. I age backwards. To buy 2,000 bits is roughly 50 bucks, V says. Is it really? I'm telling you, the Discord tip jar is an option, just to let everyone know. That was the smoothest battle we've done in a while. Spring chicken over here. Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App Alpha are available in the Discord tip jar. Let's go. You want to see me shake? Let's go. JR48342 says, what do you think the best Zelda game is? Legend of Zelda for the NES, JR. The first one. You know, nostalgia, yes. Just the one that started it all. My second favorite, Link to the Past. My third favorite, which is a new third favorite for me, Breath of the Wild. So, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Breath of the Wild. Top 3 Zelda games. Of course, my opinion. Tony says, I do. Did I play any of the 64? Yeah. Ocarina of Time. Junior. Is it Junior or JR? Yeah, Ocarina of Time. I'm partial to the 3DS version, which is the one I streamed here. You can see the playthrough on my YouTube channel. I was told no one wants to see me twerk. Alpha. You tried the N64 ones and they were hard. I'd like to play through Majora's Mask soon. Chris says, have you played Link to the Past? You have played Link to the Past so much through the years. I'm burnt out on that game, Chris says. I know. Yeah, I haven't streamed it in a while, as you noticed, Chris. But you got to remember, there are people who don't really know the game, Chris, and have never seen me stream it before. We have a lot of new fans here. Chris says, I love you for it. Thank you, James Koo, for the GG. Assuming I get out from underneath the belly of New York City long enough to get service. All right, Jason. I hope you stay, man. I hope you stay. What's ROI? I could find a... So I got a couple of Link to the Past hacks that I play. Actually, 3 of them. I have 3 Link to the Past hacks that I've mapped out and I've made guides for. They're really good. I haven't played them in a while. Return on investment. Got you. 5 subs, Alpha says. I will do a dance for you, Alpha. I'm not gonna... A bunch of people told me, Joe, I don't want to see you twerk, so I gotta give the people what they want. You like my dancing, Tony? Thank you. Thank you. We're going to skip the 100 rupees, Kenneth, because we don't need it. Probably shouldn't have skipped it, but we're off to level 8. Alpha says, a dance, not twerking. Twerking. Twerking? 5 subs, I will give you a dance, bro. Yep. I will give you a dance for 5 subs. So Chris says the Link to the Past mods are different, completely new games. I'm talking reskins or OG. Right, right. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. So JR says, is this the same everything as the first one, just different graphics? Yes. Yes. You gotta hunt them down, Monica. Hunt them down. What did I miss, Alpha? What did I miss? JR says, do you everything Nintendo will redo like this with Link's Awakening? Do I think Nintendo will redo Zelda 1 like Link's Awakening? I am very hopeful, JR, that Nintendo will take these old games and like Zelda 2 especially and do something with them. Zelda 2 has a lot of potential. I hope they do something with it. I don't know if they will, but I hope they do. Do it for the Vine, Alpha says. Now you're showing your age, bro. Although, Vine is like the next generation. The Vine kids are all in their 30s now, or early 30s. That's like 10, 15 years ago. Let's go. You like the colors in this one? Yeah. Damn Jim says, we are not old. We are like fine wine. Ain't that the truth? Someone once told me I aged like fine wine, and they were being serious about it too. I appreciated the compliment. Monica says, tell that to my sciatica. Oh. Sciatica is brutal, Monica. Brutal. I had a little bit of that when I was hiking with the weight vest. I think it threw my back off and I got the sciatica pain a little bit. Brutal. I did not like it. It went away though, luckily. Hiking with that weight vest really, it was good for my legs and good for my core, but it kind of messed up my back a little bit. Gigawatt says, Joe doesn't look a day over 48. Thank you, bro. Yeah, so a lot of these ROM hacks, JR, they do the quarter heart. Believe it or not, the original Zelda did a quarter heart as well. It just didn't show. I didn't play Turok, no. I heard it's a really good game though. Monica says weighted vest makes me look like a member of G Unit. Do you use weighted vest in your workout, Monica? That's really good. It's just you gotta be careful with the back. That's all. That's a no-hit four-headed Gleeok. Nice. I like it. I like it. Alpha. Alpha. Turok 2 on N64 had the best story. Maybe it's something we'll visit in the future, actually. There's level 8. Let's go. DJ Dan's in the house. What's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Retro Joe the Zelda Pro. That's my man, DJ Dan's. I will always remember, brother, that you sent me the kindest card in the mail. I'll always remember that, man. Thank you for the GGs. James Cood, Chris Yu, James Christian. Thank you, Kevin Wirtz. Yeah, the no-hit on the four-headed Gleeok is a tough one. Moshi! What's up, Moshi? Thank you for the love and the share, my man. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the GGs, DJ Dance. Young Charles. Young Charles. I like that. I like that. Simpsons Hit and Run. I've never played that, JR. No. Damn Jam says 8-bit games are amazing. I'm playing Hammer Watch 2 at the time. Basically like Zelda and WoW Classic. I don't think I've ever heard of Hammer Watch 2. I have to look that up. JR says Zelda 2 didn't hit right with me. Zelda 2 would be a good open world, Chris says. I would honestly like Zelda 2 to remain basically the same, just with an updated graphics engine and game engine. What's up, Moshi? Welcome. I gotta check that out, JR. You know what? If you don't mind, so I don't forget, can you DM me that? It's an 8-bit game, huh? Alpha trying to make a business deal with me. But wrong platform, bro. Wrong platform. You gotta go to my other social media account. The fan page, yeah. Grant says, hi to all tonight. Filled in bartending for daytime shift and finished off tonight with a double workout totaling 14 miles, dude. Let's go, man. Thank you for sharing that. That is amazing, brother. Nice workout there. 14 miles, my man. Jason says, my night has been, shall we say, interesting. All right, Jason, all right. Daniel Shredder says, good evening, Retro Joe, the Zelda Pro. My man, welcome to the stream, Daniel Shredder. Looks like I'm missing some items, Tease says. Yep, I'm missing the wand, the meat, the letter, and the blue ring, and... that's about it. So the wand, the letter, the meat. Yeah. That's about it. Oh, the shield. Grant says, yes, trying to get runs and workouts all done this week to Fort Wayne Pride this weekend. All right, brother. Nice. Alpha says, I got Joe's meat. Hope you got a Costco card, because I got your Vienna sausage in bulk. Bruh. Jeremy says, I can't run 14 miles anymore, but I can walk it, cutting timber in a day's time. Are you, Jeremy, are you a... what do they call the lumberjack? That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you for the share, Daniel Shredder. I appreciate it. And the love, my man. Okay, this is a red level. I like this. I like this. I like this. Alex says, I can't run 14 feet. Forget 14 miles. Dude, it's tough. It's tough, man. You need that core strength. You need those legs. You need the leg strength. You need the cardio. It requires a lot, man. It really does. Jason is in Newark. Welcome to Newark, brother. That is Newark, New Jersey. Jeremy says, yes, I have 34 years experience, third generation logger and sawmill expert. That is so cool, Jeremy. That is so cool. Ah, oh, that sucks, Jason. You lost that cup. I said hello to you on Twitch before I hopped over here. I saw that, Daniel. Did you hear me say something about the card you sent me, man? Like years ago? Did you hear me? Did you hear that? Randy G, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so Grant says, I'm glad I still have the running consistency and danger and for being 41. Yes, harvesting timber is still the world's most dangerous job on the planet. I absolutely believe that, Jeremy. Yes. You're welcome, Daniel. It was very kind of you and thoughtful to send that. Jason says, and bus is running late too. Lovely. Just absolutely smashing. Stay safe, brother. Just get home safely. That's what we want, you know? Take it easy, one step at a time. You'll be good. You'll be good. Where has T99 Queen been? Alpha asks. It's a good question. I think she's on sabbatical. From her T99 Queen duties. It's all good, Jason. You know you can rant here. Bobby says, when back hurts from standing all day or running, I don't know if it's sciatica, but I dangle my legs off the bed for a good back stretch. It works. That's pretty good. Yeah. Tommy says, I used to enjoy running. I used to be able to sprint a mile, but my back is all messed up now, so I can't run anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I've had back pain before. It's absolutely brutal. It's miserable. I don't like it at all. Some people have really bad back problems, and I really, really feel for them. Decent? Yeah, back problems and stomach issues. Yikes. And everything turns red. Let's go. So Monica says, back to helium. I texted my friend. She said, LOL, that is true about helium shortage. Party City gets priority for their balloons over us. Really? No way. Is it because Party City's like a big corporation? Yeah, back pain, dude. I really. Daniel Shredder says, is there any Zelda game you consider the most challenging one? So, Daniel, are you including ROM hacks in that? Or just mainline Zelda games? So Grant says, I dealt with muscle cramps, but I try to stretch as much as possible, plus cut back on any alcohol and also sugar. Yep, yep. The alcohol and high sugar foods will get you, man. Of course, alcohol is converted to sugar in your digestive system. Is it in the digestive system or the liver? Mainline? Okay, so the most difficult mainline Zelda game I've ever played. Let me think about that, Daniel. I'm trying to think of all the Zelda games I've played. This is gonna sound weird, but probably Ocarina of Time. Zelda games really aren't that hard compared to some other games. I would say Ocarina of Time. Have you ever played that one, Daniel? Pretty much come natural to me, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Monica. It's my forte, as they say. I know some people don't find that one challenging, Ocarina, because a lot of people have mastered it. I haven't played it that many times. I've probably played through the whole game 4 or 5 times in my life. So not one that I'm like super familiar with. I probably couldn't go through it just by memory. I need my guide that I made. It's not one that I used to play back in the day. It's not good that all these bubbles are right here. Difficult little room. We could have taken less damage if the bubbles didn't all congregate around it. It's your forte, but you aren't forte. What does that second forte mean? F-O-R-T-A-Y. Oh. Like 4-0? Alex says it's the knees for me, flat-footed, no cartilage left. Last time I legitimately ran was a couple years ago to catch a train back from New York City, and I actually had to call out of work the next day. Dude, knee stuff is brutal too, man. Yeah. You only need a guide for the water temple and skulls, Daniel says. What is the skulls? The water temple, yes. Water temple, I got a nice little guide that I put together. All my gaming guides, I did not take from other people. I made them myself through studying the game. I use other guides to help me out, but I write my own guide for all my playthroughs. So all the playthroughs you see me do, this one I don't need a guide for, obviously, but all the playthroughs you see me do on my streams, except for the few sometimes that I do blind playthroughs on, but for the most part, if you see me do a playthrough, I have made a guide and I follow my own guide that I made. So I take pride in that. I got a bunch in a folder here in my files. The golden spiders. Oh, the sculptulars. Right. Okay, yep. Got you. I usually don't even bother getting them all, Daniel, but yeah. "40 but sassy," Monica says. Speaking of sassy, these whiz robes. They were trying to corner me for sure. For sure. They all congregated right near me. These are definitely Link's Awakening. A lot of these sprites here are from Link's Awakening. Let's go. Gigawatt says he's definitely not 40. That's right, man. That's right. Red wine. Luke says red wine makes me feel so fine all the time. I don't really drink that much, so gotta be careful. Whiz robes are chronically sassy, yes, chronically. No death, no potion run, Legend of Zelda, Modern Classic Edition done. Let's go. Let's go. GG's, Chris Yu, Daniel Shredder, Greg, James, Bobby, Shane, Eric Coulter. Zach with a 500 star drop. My man, let's go. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that, brother. Let's go. GG's from Tej. Christina, thank you. Matt, thank you. Fly Guy, Zach with the GG's. Aaron, Kevin Wirtz, James Cood, JG Bold. All gas, no brakes run, Monica. You know it. You know it. We did it. We did it. Tony with the GG's. Tej with the GG gifts. Appreciate it. Matt McCloskey, thank you. Greg says, it's crazy, y'all. Get to see Joe blast this game and Dungeons of Infinity back to back while I'm on the other end doing the same to Dungeons of Infinity and Ocarina of Time, dude. Greg, I gotta get good at Ocarina of Time, man. I gotta get good at it. I am a noob at that game. I'm a noob. I gotta get to it. You know what I really want to do is boss rush. We gotta get the boss rush down. Bjorn, thank you for the love. Welcome. Whoo, boy. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Bjorn. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. We got to give some big shout outs here. Tej, thank you for the gifts over on the TikTok side. Megan, thank you. Warped Ghost. Modelo Time 99. Kenshito, thank you. Kayshawn, thank you. Appreciate all those gifts over there. Thanks for hanging. Zach with the stars. Thank you so much, Zach. Appreciate it. Matt McCloskey with the huge 2235. My man, I appreciate the generosity. Chris Yu, thank you for the stars. Big 800 drop. Zach with another 500. Chris Cummins with the star drop as well. I believe that was 250 from you, Chris. Alex with the gifted sub over on the Twitch side. Eric Coulter with the bits. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you all being here. Let's go. Jason, thank you for hanging. James Cood, have a good night. We will see you all soon. Check the stream schedule just published on all platforms: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. We will see you all soon. Thanks for hanging. Have a good week, everyone. Peace out, y'all. Later.